Alright guys, we've got some massive Forsaken news to cover today. From brand new Masquerade teasers to leaked info about Forsaken possibly being moved to a new group, and even a fully scrapped Doctor Noli skin, there's a lot to break down. You definitely don't want to miss this one, so let's get right into it. Firstly, we've got a really interesting teaser to talk about, and this one has the entire community scrambling to figure out what it means. In the Discord announcements channel, Hitoko posted a message saying, "The big surprise draws closer," followed by November 28th, along with a really cool image showing a mysterious character with the spectre looming over them. For anyone who doesn't know, November 28th is the date when the special surprise for the Masquerade event is supposed to drop. And judging by the way the devs are hyping it up, this might be something genuinely huge. Now of course the theory started instantly, and things got even more interesting when Alex added on to the excitement by saying that he did a lot of work for this, and that we'd be seeing them soon. That one little word, them, sent the community into a frenzy. One of the first theories was that Alex was hinting at multiple skins releasing together, since the teaser says them instead of it. And honestly, that would be wild. A multi-skin surprise drop would definitely justify the level of hype they're building. But then the other interpretation came in, the idea that them might actually be referring to pronouns. One major character we know uses they/them pronouns is Azure, and ever since Azure's redesign, a lot of players have been waiting for any sign of progress. Combine this with the fact that the update was pushed back, and many people believe the delay could be related to Azure's release timing. That said, I'm personally not completely sold on the Azure theory yet. It's possible, but it doesn't feel like the strongest fit for the Masquerade's special surprise, which brings us to the other major theory, Aberrant John Doe. This one actually makes a lot of sense. Alex is one of the main people working on the Aberrant John Doe skin, and he's been very open about how much work he's put into it. The skin has been teased as extremely high quality, possibly one of the best skins Forsaken will ever have. So the idea that the Masquerade's big surprise could be Aberrant John Doe finally dropping, honestly, that feels very plausible. We also know the devs like using special events to showcase big, highly anticipated skins, and Aberrant John Doe absolutely fits that category. Right now the community is mainly split between Azure, Jane Doe, or a big time skin like Aberrant John Doe. Personally, I think the Aberrant John Doe theory lines up the most cleanly with everything Alex has said, but we won't know for sure until the 28th. Either way, let me know what you guys think, because this tease has everyone going crazy. Nextly, we've actually got something really big to talk about, and honestly, this might be one of the most important leaks Forsaken has had in months. Recently, a leaked message started spreading around the community where Hitoko talked about the idea of moving Forsaken to an entirely new group, basically rebooting it under a different name like Damnation again. And the biggest reason behind this idea is simple. If Forsaken gets moved, Soul would no longer earn 25% of the game's revenue, and that instantly made everyone wonder the same thing. Wait, if the owners can just move the game and cut Soul off, why haven't they already done it? At first, people assumed it must have been because of legal issues, contracts, NDAs, something official holding them back. But according to Hitoko, that's not the case at all. Both he and Basil have the full legal ability to move the game right now. There's no NDA stopping them, no Roblox restrictions, no legal block. They can move Forsaken whenever they want. The real reason is something completely different. According to the leaked messages, Hitoko doesn't believe Forsaken would grow back to its current size if they moved it. He said he's been told by people inside Roblox that Forsaken's rise in popularity was basically pure luck, and because of that, he's terrified that if they move the game and it doesn't blow up again, then the move would actually hurt the game more than just letting Soul keep leeching money in the background. But honestly, a lot of us don't really agree with that logic. Forsaken's community is massive and incredibly loyal. If the dev team announced a full rebuild on a new group, left current Forsaken up while the rebuild was happening, and then launched the new version when it was ready, players would absolutely follow. They could put a link on the old Forsaken page telling players where the new version is, just like tons of other games have done in the past. If the quality stays high, the gameplay stays fun, and the updates keep coming, the fan base is not going anywhere. The success of Forsaken wasn't pure luck. The game grew because the concept is great, the roster is iconic, the update quality was strong, and the community pushed it like crazy. The community definitely didn't like hearing this explanation from Hitoko. A lot of players felt like this mindset showed the owners cared more about keeping revenue stable than treating Forsaken like a passion project. Others pointed out that even Forsaken Sandbox, which wasn't even intended to blow up, got massive purely from word of mouth. So the idea that a full, professionally made rebuild wouldn't grow, most people just don't buy that. And considering how much drama Sol has caused, how much damage he's done, and how much resentment the community has toward him still making money off Forsaken, seeing the devs hesitate to cut him off has made things even worse. But at the end of the day, this is the current situation. Unless the owners change their stance, Forsaken is staying where it is. Let me know what you guys think, because this is a massive decision that could completely shape Forsaken's future. Now recently, we finally got to see the full progress on a skin that many people were excited for, but unfortunately, this skin has now been completely scrapped. If you haven't heard about it, the skin was called Doctor Noli, and it was directly inspired by Gaster from Undertale. And for those who aren't familiar, Gaster is one of the most mysterious, iconic, and lore-heavy characters in all of Undertale, with a massive fan base behind him. Forsaken currently has very few Undertale-inspired skins. I'm pretty sure there's only one right now, so Doctor Noli was meant to expand that lineup and bring even more representation from one of the most beloved indie games ever. It had everything going for it: a huge fandom, a great aesthetic, and tons of potential for unique animations and effects. Now, as for the skin itself, the amount of work already done was honestly crazy. Tons of concept art had already been completed. The design took the core style of Gaster, the dark, hollow, eerie vibe, but added Forsaken style twists. For example, Noli's Nova was replaced with a bomb, his M1 was going to be a creepy stretched out hand, and the overall design was changed up a bit. We even got to see the fully rigged model, and it looked super polished. The team nailed the details from the concept art, and they were already experimenting with special effects that matched the Undertale theme. On top of that, custom hallucinations were finished, and there were even renders prepared for his official release. The skin was basically halfway into the finish line, which makes this next part hurt even more. Doctor Noli has officially been scrapped. At first, many people assumed this was because of all the recent drama happening in the Forsaken community, but surprisingly, that's not the reason. The real cause is a mix of internal issues. The owners wanted the custom chase theme to be made exclusively by someone within the team, not an external composer, and according to the creators working on the skin, communication during the entire process was extremely poor. Eventually, these issues piled up so badly that the entire project was shut down. A lot of people are upset about this, and honestly, I don't blame them. This could have been one of the coolest skins in Forsaken, both visually and conceptually. Losing out on a high-quality Undertale-style skin feels like a huge wasted opportunity. But that's the situation for now. Let me know what you guys think. And lastly, I wanted to talk about something a bit more serious. Recently it came out that FFPrankster, one of the main coders for Forsaken, said some extremely racist stuff while he was drunk. As expected, this made the entire community furious once the messages were discovered. So naturally people assumed he'd be fired from the team. But that didn't happen. Apparently he's still going to be working on Forsaken behind the scenes, and the only real consequence so far is that he wiped his social media accounts and said he'll be taking some time off the internet to focus on himself. Obviously, a lot of people are shocked that someone who said something this serious didn't end up getting removed from the dev team, and honestly, I don't even know what to say. It's a pretty wild situation, and the reaction from the owners has definitely confused a lot of players. But yeah, that's all the info we have right now. I'm really interested to hear what you guys think about this. Anyways, that's all the Forsaken news for today. Remember to stay safe, and I'll catch you all in the next one.